Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. It is 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm currently walking right into a small local train yard here. It's right next to the levee. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy day because there's a front rolling in. The wind isn't too bad now, depending on what you think is too bad. It's only in between 12 and 14, but it should kick up to 17 miles per hour later on, during this session. Like by maybe 7 or 8, it might be there. Pretty bright over here. I don't think a lot goes on in this yard. It's a very small local yard, but I gotta find this spot. I've only scouted this spot at night, so I gotta find it in the dark. I think I can do that. Come on, let's go do it. Not sure what to expect today either because I've never fished this spot we're going to. I found the spot. I knew I would, but it's not that easy to get into. It's not that difficult, but we are just gonna wait for the sun to come up to get a proper look at this new spot. But as you can see, we're on the rocks, and I'll tell you this much, we're in the anchorage. So we're gonna start out with a headpiece on an 8/0 octopus style circle hook. As usual, I got 50-pound mono for my leader. My main line is 80-pound braid. We're using a 3-ounce donut right there. Not a real donut, don't try to eat that. It's on a sinker slide. If you're interested in the combo I'm using, because I'm just gonna put one rod out to start, even though I brought 2. We're gonna fill out the spot for a few minutes with this Daiwa beef stick. It's a 12-footer, one of my favorite 12-footers. And then we have a Daiwa BG on there. Like I said, this is an anchorage right here. We're almost in the middle of it. I don't know, there might be 2 more ships down that way, but we're going to throw right out to this first ship here, but we're not going to be able to get nowhere near it. I have no idea what to expect here. I've already done my cast. Waiting to feel the lead hit the bottom. See what kind of, oh, it was like a kind of a hard thud. I think we hit mud. I don't feel a rush on the line, a strong current yet. It is currently 11 minutes after 5 a.m. We have about maybe a little less than 2 hours of darkness, or fairly darkness, because sunrise is at 7 or nearabouts. Should be seeing pre-dawn around in between 6:30, 6:45. I'm getting a bite. We're getting a rap, a tap, I mean. Yeah, it's that early in the morning. It's a very subtle tap, but it's consistent. It just keeps going and going. It's looking like a gaff top bite. Might as well get close to the rod. Yes. Second bite is a hookup. Let me turn on my light here. Ooh, nice head shakes. Hopefully it's not a giant gaff top. Hopefully it's something else. It doesn't feel massive. A friend of mine was out this way just a few days ago, earlier this week. He was doing a session real close to here early in the morning, and all he hit was gaff top. This is feeling pretty good. It is around 5:30 now. Ooh, nice pole bender. He just pulled that pole down, and ooh, he's still doing it, keeping it down. A lot of downward strength with this fish. I wonder if we have a flathead on. A lot of good running right here. You know what? I was like, no, gaff top. It is a giant gaff top. Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, you're right. Maybe, yeah. Closer look of them. It's a pretty nice gaff top, but I want something better, so you gotta go. I just brought everything in with nothing on the end. There is something out there that makes this spot Not so great. Not so great at all. I'm going to tie up and put this out again. If it happens one more time, I'm just going to move spots. It is after 6 a.m. now. It was not something that was a hard snag that I had to break out of. It was something that cut the line. I stayed long enough to see the sun come up. It's looking nice just behind the ship. Let's go find another spot. Whoa, deep ruts. I have no idea if this new spot is going to work out. The only thing I like about it is that I was able to easily ride right into the water, and that's always pretty cool. No weird obstacles except for the deep ruts. So it's getting pretty tore up out there, but it's not white caps yet. The wind is pretty high, but it's not at the highest it's going to be, and it's not super cold yet. It's supposed to get down to the 50s tonight, but it's still the 70s right now. So I think we still have a chance to get something else out of this river before it's all said and done today. I hope. Since I do not know this spot, I've never fished it before, we are just going to put out this one rod to test it to see what happens. Ooh, look, mullet. I would say we're in at least 20 feet of water or better out there. This might be an okay spot. Who knows? I mean, it looks like people come here a lot because it's so open and easy to get to. The trail coming here is pretty worn down. So maybe people fish it, but there's nothing here on the ground that would tell you that. The one thing I like about this spot so far is it's more out of the wind than the last spot. And if you paid attention to that clip of me riding on the levee, you know it's really, whoa, look at that. You know it's windy here, but it's a little better right here. We're out of the wind. We just had a nice bite, tap, tap. Got a headpiece on there, a bluegill. Maybe we'll do better here. Maybe we'll do about the same. But anyhow, I think we've found another spot that may work out for us. Because so far so good. We'll just have to wait. There may be something out there that wants to cut the line. We might have revetment out there. It might be real snaggy. There might be a couple of casts that you can do where you're not going to snag up. Who knows? I've got both rods out now. The ugly stick is the one on the right here. Looks like it's getting a bite. Whatever's messing with the bait just gave us a pretty good slack line. That was a pretty good bite right there on the beef stick. Yes, I think we're hooked up. Finally got a fish at this spot. It's not a very big one. What do you want to bet? It's a gaff top. A boat just went by. That's why we got these big waves right now. So I guess this is kind of like a barge bite, because those big ships do about the same thing as a barge when it goes by. Stirs up the fish. I see white whiskers. Yep, another gaff top, not a very big one this time. Hello. We were about to do a battery change. Let's see if we're hooked up here. Yes. I think we have enough battery to get this little thing in, whatever it is. Probably another gaff top. I thought this morning would probably be a long shot because we're so close to the front coming in. It looks like I was pretty much correct, but getting something out of this river this morning. I wanted to come here and fish this yesterday afternoon, but the rain made me change my mind. Wasn't too bad, but I stayed home anyway. Well, at least this little fish is putting up a fight here. Whoa. Putting up something here, some kind of fight. There's your gaff top right there. Not even a big one. Oh, something here. Oh, I haven't even got to change the battery yet in this hit. Maybe it's not such a long shot morning. This is on a headpiece. If this is a gaff top, it is a record. Oh, don't feel so heavy now. Still there. This has got a weird fight to it. Wonder what this is. I'm not 100% sure based on the fighting style. It's not gargantuan though, but it's putting up a good fight, whatever it is. Oh, that might be a bull shark. I'll take that. I mean, I'm not going to take it. It's an undersized bull shark, but yeah, that is a bull shark. I've caught quite a few of these this year around this area. Nice. There he goes. Yeah, he came unhooked right here in the process of landing him. And I was just like, you want to go? You can go, dude. Yeah, you're right. That was pretty cool. A little bull shark. Well, it makes me want to stay for a little bit longer, maybe 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, guys. Another bull shark. That's the best part of this session for sure. But I'll tell you what, it is past 10 o'clock now. I'm ready to call it. Yeah, you're right. It's time to just let that cold front come on in here. It's going to drop down to the low 50s. It's starting to blow 17 or more right now, so it is time to get going. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.